Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another edition of DMV News Now, formerly known as Don Hammond's Arlington Weekly News. I'm Craig Nolan. Thanks for joining us, and as you may have noticed, this is our Christmas edition for 2025. And, I should welcome my co-hosts here this evening.
Hello.
Nice to see you guys again.
Great to see you.
Valerie and Daniel, yeah.
Valerie
Looking
and
forward to the Christmas show.
Take two.
So this is our Christmas extravaganza here for 2025, and stick around until, we're going to take a little bit of a break later on in the show. Stick around until after the break because we'll be back with more, and we also have a special video presentation of how Christmas is celebrated in other cultures all around the country. But here we go with our news items. Pardon my script reading here. According to the new D.C. Chamber of Commerce report, the district is experiencing a pivotal moment in its economy. Despite making progress since the pandemic, D.C. is now showing signs of a tight job market and a decline in business interest. The report shows that Washington, D.C. is making its way through the DOGE cuts, recession fears, and the federal shutdown. The number of residents looking for jobs currently outweighs the job growth and hiring. About 30,000 jobs have been lost compared to the city's pre-pandemic level. Areas such as media, education, law enforcement, engineering, and science are currently below pandemic levels. Now here's something, listen to this. The areas that are experiencing an increase in job growth are installation, maintenance, and repair. The District of Columbia's unemployment rate has remained at about 6%, which is the worst in the country. Valerie.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people that are really struggling trying to find jobs in this area.
It's tough now, but stick with it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has announced a voluntary recall by Silvestri Sweets. This popular brand sold in Aldi stores may be carrying allergens in its products. The two popular treats are Cohere Pecan Cranberry and Cinnamon Holiday Bark and Cohere Cookie Butter Holiday Bark. The company has expressed concerns about undeclared pecans and wheat. Both treats are sold in 5-ounce packages in many Aldi stores across the nation. So far, there have been no illnesses reported in connection with this recent Silvestri Sweets recall. Daniel?
A very important recall.
Oh, absolutely.
For so many. Well, Valerie, for the first time in 10 years, Prince George's County opens up what's known as the Housing Choice Voucher. This will be a huge help for so many in need, but unfortunately, the demand outweighs the supply. This housing voucher, also known as Section 8, will give thousands of residents a chance to qualify for rental assistance. Those who are eligible will be able to choose where they would like to live and also have the county cover a portion on their rent based on their income. Qualifying tenants contribute to roughly around 30% of their adjusted income towards rent, with the special voucher covering the remaining amount. The long-awaited opening of this wait list brings forth stability and hope for so many. Craig.
All right, Daniel, and now for you sports fans, some sporting news on page 4 here. The Wizards Gaming has announced its return of the 2025-26 NBA 2K League season. The affiliate of the Washington Wizards and Monumental Sports and Entertainment launches what they call an exciting new era. At the forefront of this season will be veteran star Michael Bear the Beast Key. He'll be the team's official gaming and Wizards forward, and Alex Sarr will serve as the team's NBA player rep. Sarr is known as one of the most dynamic young players in the NBA. The Wizards forward, actually I think he's their center, will connect with fans and the community throughout the season through an exclusive meet and greet session and NBA 2K League broadcasts on social media. 4 competitive phases will take place during the 25-26 season, followed by the playoffs and then the finals. The competitive phases will include such teams as the Jazz, the Grizzlies, the Toronto Raptors, the Celtics, and the Detroit Pistons. A special event is expected to take place on December 21st at District E, conveniently located adjacent to the Capital One Arena. The event serves as the organization's ongoing commitment to grow esports in the DC community. Wizards Gaming will host the event, and it will take place ahead of Wizards-Spurs games. Valerie.
We need the Wizards to step it up, though, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
But this Wizards
This is
game
good.
sounds fun.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah,
this is
it
a
sounds
good one.
fun. Absolutely. Well, DC schools have now tightened the rules surrounding football games. After some recent fan fights, security measures are now being put in place, as well as parental supervision for all students in attendance. The new policies were announced last week by the District of Columbia Interscholastic Athletic Association, as well as the District of Columbia State Athletic Association. The two associations handle DC public schools as well as any sporting competition across the district. Reports of spectator conflict and fan fights are just a few of the reasons behind the new security measures. Some of these new rules include scheduling the games to begin earlier and end earlier. Even the Friday games will now be scheduled to take place on Thursdays. Once the games begin, the number of fans in the stands will be limited and re-entry will not be allowed. DC schools are also continuing to work hard at increasing staff and security at each and every game. Sounds like they need to step up the security there.
Exactly, yeah.
Fan fights? What, you think?
Yeah, you think so?
More security.
Exactly.
Well, Monumental Sports has showcased the ongoing upgrades for the Capital One Arena. DistrictMomentum.com gives fans a virtual tour of the arena and its upgrades. The arena's renovation project costs up to $800 million. The ambitious move was meant to spruce up the city. Some of these improvements will include stronger Wi-Fi and all-around better cell service inside the building. There is also expected to be facial recognition software, which will speed up the security lines. More concession stands, which also means more food options, should also be expected. The suites will be revamped and showcase a VIP experience. All phases of the upgrades are expected to be completed by the summer of 2027. Craig.
All right, Daniel. Stick around. Don't go away. We're going to take a little break right now, but we'll be back after the break, so stay with us. And look forward to showing you some video here, a little mini doc, if you will, on Christmas in the DMV and how it's celebrated throughout the country. Take a look.
DMV News Now presents Cultural Christmas in the DMV. Here we will be talking about how different cultures across the DMV celebrate Christmas. African American communities. We begin with African American culture of the DMV. The district has a high African American population. This community hosts events such as Kwanzaa celebration at the Anacostia Museum, the holiday festival at Marvin Gaye Park, complete with activities, shopping, and games, and Step Africa. Step Africa is widely known for putting on a magical musical holiday step show at DC's Arena Stage. This professional dance company was founded in 1994 and is dedicated to the tradition of stepping. The dance is considered an art form and is used as an educational and motivational tool. Founder C. Brian Williams is a graduate of Howard University. Williams first learned to step once he became a member of the Phi Alpha fraternity. Whilst living and teaching abroad in South Africa, Williams noticed the striking similarities between American stepping and the South African gumboot dance. It was then and there that the idea for Step Africa was formed, combining U.S. dancers with Soweto dancers in South Africa. The dance company's goal has always been to bridge the gap between African Americans and the African continent and promote cross-cultural understanding. Step Africa officially relocated to Washington, D.C. in 1996 and acquired the Atlas Performing Arts Center as its permanent home. Traditional African dances and contemporary dance art forms make up the performances for Step Africa. The energetic presentation also includes songs, storytelling, and even audience participation. Workshops with the company are also available and give an educational impact for thousands of students every year. They have performed all over the world in more than 60 countries. Step Africa has been recognized for many different awards, including the 2022 National Heritage Fellow, and in 2023 became the first dance company inducted into the National Association for Campus Activities Hall of Fame. Step Africa Musical Holiday Step Show will run from December 5th to December 21st at Arena Stage, located at 1101 6th Street Southwest, Washington, D.C., 224. Last year's show sold out pretty quick, so be sure to get your tickets early. For more information on Step Africa, visit www.stepafrica.org/mmhss/ Latino communities. For the Latino community in the DMV, various Christmas celebrations take place from several home countries. Two key celebrations are Christmas Eve, also called Noche Buena, and the Three Kings Day, or Dia de los Reyes, celebrated on January 6th. On Christmas Eve, families get together to share late-night feasts, including salted cod and tamales. They also attend midnight mass to mark the birth of Jesus. Rather than having a gift exchange on Christmas Day, presents are usually opened at midnight the night before. The Three Kings Day, which is celebrated on January the 6th, celebrates the visit of the Magi to baby Jesus. The children receive gifts from the Three Kings as opposed to Santa Claus. The night before, they leave their shoes out and also a box with grass or hay and water for the king's camels, with the expectation of having gift in its place the next morning. Rosca de Reyes is another popular Christmas tradition. This is a sweet crown-shaped bread with candied fruits on top. A small baby Jesus is hidden inside the bread, and whoever finds it will be expected to host another party on February 2nd. That celebration is known as Candlemas. You can find Rosca de Reyes at local Mexican bakeries, such as the Panderia Mi Pueblo in Alexandria. Families of Mexican and Central American heritage participate in Las Posadas. This is a reenactment of Mary and Joseph's search for lodging in Bethlehem. This special series begins on December the 16th and goes all the way to December 24th. Candlelight processions along with Christmas carols, prayer, and a party with food and piñatas take place. La Parranda is where Puerto Rican communities gather together to surprise a loved one at their home by serenading them with music and song. The group then adds more people and move from house to house throughout the night with Christmas carols. And finally, for the actual community events, the DMV hosts celebrations that are open to the public. The Gala Hispanic Theater in Washington, D.C. hosts the Fiesta de los Tres Reyes Magos, This is a parade with live animals, music, dance, and even gift giving for children. This experience takes place every year in early January, typically the first Sunday in January. The current celebration is scheduled for Sunday, January 4th of 2026. For more information on Fiesta de los Tres Reyes Magos, visit www.galatheater.org. Native American communities. Traditions for this community vary widely among different tribes and individuals. Many natives travel to their home communities for the holidays. A mix of Christian holiday observations, cultural practices, and keeping the focus on community and heritage can be seen in the Native American culture throughout the DMV. In early December, the National Museum of the American Indian, or the NMAI, hosts an annual Native art market. Here, the public can engage with the indigenous artists and purchase the many different artworks. Authentic handcrafted jewelry, pottery, and beadwork are just a few of the art forms that attendees can buy at the market. The American Indian Society of Washington, D.C. is a nonprofit organization that hosts different cultural events throughout the year. During the Christmas period, winter feasts and gatherings normally take place. Local tribes such as the Nacotchek and the Piscataway are original inhabitants of the DMV area, and their communities and organizations host powwows and festivals throughout Maryland and Virginia and separate times in the year. The powwows take place on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. One of North America's earliest Christmas carols, the Huron Carol, was written in the Wyandot language and reinterprets the nativity story along with an image of Jesus in a lodge bark wrapped in rabbit skin. Some traditional foods for the Native Americans during the holidays include venison, wild rice, or squash. A feast plate, or a spirit dish, is placed outside of the home as a sign of remembrance for loved ones who have passed away, allowing them to eat first. Gift giving and showing care for family, elders, and orphans aligns right along with the Christmas spirit. Scottish communities. Many do not know that the city of Alexandria, Virginia, was founded by the Scottish. The main celebration for the Scottish during Christmas time in the DMV is the Alexandria Scottish Christmas Walk Parade. This special event pays homage to Alexandria's founding by the Scottish merchants in 1749. The holiday boat parade of lights is also part of the celebration and a major highlight. Proceeds from this event go to a nonprofit organization for children and families in Alexandria. Hogmanay, or New Year's Eve, has always been an important tradition for the Scottish. It is associated with the first footing, which means being the first person to cross a threshold in the new year. A person is normally gifted some coal for good luck. New Year's Eve celebrations took precedence over Christmas celebrations in Scotland, as the holiday was banned for around 400 years. In the 1950s, both Christmas and Boxing Day became recognized holidays for the Scottish. The Scottish Christmas dinner consists of roast turkey with haggis stuffing, turnips and potatoes, roast potatoes, and short bread. As far as decorations go, Tartan ribbon is a common way to showcase Scottish heritage during the Christmas season. Burning a Yule log symbolizes protection in the house throughout the year. Placing candles in the window to welcome a stranger is also another sign of the culture's decor. The visit of a stranger is also honoring the Holy Family whilst they searched for shelter the night of Christ's birth. Today, the Scottish still burn a twig as a way of clearing bad feelings between family members, friends, and neighbors. The burning of a log carved with the face of an old woman, known as the Hag of Winter, is also a way to get rid of any lingering bad luck. It also banishes the cold and darkness. Chinese communities. Chinese Christmas celebrations in the DMV involve shopping and socializing, date night, parties and entertainment, and festive decorations. Since Christmas is a major shopping season for retailers, people in the Chinese communities are sure not to miss out on this spectacular event in the city. Many are eager to go out and be in the festive spirit. Date night is another popular occasion. Many young people see Christmas as a romantic occasion and exchange gifts with their partners. Celebrations also involve going out with friends to cinemas, restaurants, or karaoke bars. Chinese Christians celebrate the holiday with a religious ceremony and midnight mass at local churches. The apple tradition is another fun activity in the Chinese community. The word apple in Mandarin is pinguo and sounds similar to the word for peace. This occasion involves giving a beautifully wrapped apple as a gift on Christmas Eve. The number of apples a person presents to someone signifies the depth of the friendship. Last year, by way of the Arlington Weekly News, we brought you a story on the Chinese Lantern Festival in DC. This popular event normally runs from November all the way to the end of January. The Lantern Festival is a colorful celebration where people release floating lanterns on water. It is a large-scale event, and over 10,000 handmade lanterns are featured by Chinese artisans. This year's Chinese Lantern Festival will be located in Tyson's Corner at 8025 Galleria Drive from November 20th of 2025 to January 20th of 2026. For more information on this elaborate event, visit winterlanternfestival.com. We thank you for joining DMV News Now, Cultural Christmas in the DMV.
All right, we're back. Hope you enjoyed that little look at Christmas and the various celebrations of that spectacular event all around the DMV here. Okay, moving right along now. It's now time for our entertainment-related stories this holiday season. The Christmas classic movie Polar Express is coming in live form, page 8, to National Harbor. Special builders and carvers are preparing 2.2 million pounds of ice, the frozen water variety, for this holiday exhibition to the Gaylord National Hotel and Convention Center in Maryland. Ice, the frozen variety of water, will be celebrating its 15th year at the Gaylord. There'll be a total of 9 scenes from the Polar Express movie. Fans will be able to follow along and depict their favorite scenes. Ice is given a special color. The ice itself is given a special color which matches the festive holiday season. Those in attendance should be sure to watch out for special nativity scene at the very end. Also make sure to bundle up because it's chilly in there. The facility keeps their temperatures at around 9 or 10 degrees Fahrenheit just to keep all that ice from melting. So bundle up. All right, Valerie.
Thanks, Craig. Sounds fun. Continuing on with our entertainment-related stories, A Christmas Carol will be performed at Ford's Theater this holiday season. Running time for the show will be 2 hours, including an intermission. It's recommended for ages 5 and up. Audio-described performances as well as ASL-interpreted performances will also take place on certain dates. Ebenezer Scrooge, played by actor Craig Wallace, will be taken on a journey of Christmas past, present, and future. Scrooge experiences transformation and redemption. Viewers will get to see familiar characters and ghosts that capture the spirit of the holidays. Critics describe the play as a rich vocal treat and infectious jolly. Ford's Theater is located at 511 10th Street Northwest, Washington, D.C. For pricing and tickets and information, go to fords.org. The show is currently running through December 31st of 2025.
We originally thought it was our own Craig Nolan. That
Oh,
would've-
yeah,
that
I
would've
thought
been
it
great.
was Craig. I said, no relation.
Sorry, Craig,
No relation.
Not that I know of.
Well, the Smithsonian museums are now reopened. After being closed due to the government shutdown, tourists will now be allowed to have much easier access to all of the attractions. The 43-day shutdown included museums as well as the National Zoo. As expected, the reopening of the museum has been met with much excitement from visitors who had long awaited planned trips. So far, 6 museums have reopened, while the rest will be slowly getting back on their feet throughout the holiday season. For the latest updates regarding the reopening information, please visit si.edu/visit. Be sure to check back regularly as the information may change, and that's such great news for the Smithsonian, right? You worked there at one point.
I did. It was a great job, and it's a great institution known around the world, and it's good that they're reopening and getting back into business.
Absolutely.
Showing people what the world is all about. It's an incredible place.
Yes.
All right, thanks, Daniel. Okay, well, we're just about at the end here. Page 10, we've made it to page 10.
Yes.
So thank you.
We did.
Thank you for hanging in there with us here at the beautiful facilities here at Falls Church Community Television. We appreciate their help in helping us put this all together, and we appreciate you for hanging in there with us and sticking with us and enjoying our holiday holiday edition of DMV News Now, a.k.a. Don Hammond's Arlington Weekly News. So on behalf of Valerie and Daniel, my co-anchors here, great to see you guys again. And we'll be back. Don't go away.
Yes.
Thanks
We'll
for
see you
watching.
in 2026.
2026.
Take care. Happy
Thank you.
holidays.
Happy
Bye-bye.
holidays.